I'd like to welcome you to BeMoreNews.com, the news before the news, where we uncover the truth. Here with the one and only Lieutenant Governor of the state of Maryland, Anthony Brown. Hello, sir. How are you?
How you doing? I'm doing fine up here in Jim's house.
Hey, Zoe, come on down. I want you to meet
Getting ready to say a few words. Thanking people.
Yes, sir.
Thanking people. Give me the opportunity to continue to serve.
Yes, sir.
Serving the people of Maryland.
She been dying. Listen,
But
she has been dying to come downstairs all day. So come on, Zoe. Let me let you get your grand introduction.
Really special day, huh, Scott? Good deal.
Well, we got everybody around. Scott, where's Scott?
Right here.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Scott's gonna do all the talking. I just want to thank everyone for coming out to the house. We're glad that the Lieutenant Governor graced us with his presence. I thank my wife won't allow it to happen, because she doesn't often allow me to have these fundraisers, but it's more for me about networking and getting to know the Lieutenant Governor and to get close friends together. I think we're close to our mark, and if you haven't given your check, make sure that you come over and help Selena out. The mark will be met irregardless.
That's right.
We made a commitment to the Lieutenant Governor. We're going to honor that commitment.
Keep that commitment.
And we're there. So we just want to know if you kept your check in your pocket, get it out and put it over there. And I'm going to turn it over. I'm going to turn it over to Scott and let Scott introduce everyone.
All right. Good evening, everybody.
good evening. Good evening.
There we go. That's it. I'm going to say it one more time. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
There you go. All right. I'm excited this evening to have an opportunity to introduce a young man who, to be quite honest, I do a lot of these events, and it wasn't until about maybe 4 weeks ago or 6 weeks ago, Jimmy, myself, Guy Dunn, Adrian Harpool were at an event where the Lieutenant Governor spoke. He said a few words. And I felt some energy that I had not felt. I actually then kind of thought, collectively thought, there's something that we ought to do. And we ought to do it for all of the right reasons. Number one, I didn't realize it, but we're 50 together. So this is my contemporary. That's number one.
This
This is it. This year.
Next week for me.
Next week, I'm already there. But anyway. But it is important for us to look out for our contemporaries. I think that's important, to take over that leadership. I also learned this evening that through Margaret, my good friend at Maryland Family Network, right, that he has been a supporter of things that are important to us, like families and young children. He is also a person who understands loyalty and service, having served for 28 years in our military, the highest ranking military official to serve as a publicly elected official in the state of Maryland. And at the end of the day, I know he understands some of where many of us come from. While we're out here in the beautiful Carroll County, many of us have our roots in a far more urban environment, right? And the Lieutenant Governor, prior to being Lieutenant Governor, has served in a community, right, in Prince George's County, which represents or looks much like our city or Baltimore County, particularly the Northwest Corridor. So we're excited tonight. We do hope that you've written your checks. And if you haven't, write one. And after this evening, maybe write another one. Because what we're looking at is history. The possibility of electing the first African-American governor in the state of Maryland. That's history. But more important, the possibility of electing a young man who has served his country and has served the state of Maryland well. So with that, Lieutenant Governor Anthony Brown.